Friends of killers, what were your first thoughts after finding out? I knew something had happened, way quieter than he usually was. He kept zoning out / staring into space. For context, it was an accident, but he was scared and covered it up. Not very well, though, because the cops found the body. He was suspiciously invested in the case. I was actually with him watching TV when the news announced they had found the body. He started sobbing and I was like, dude, did you know her? No, it's just really sad that family lost their grandma. I chalked it up to him losing his own grandma MO or two prior. It didn't even occur to me that it happened like 2 miles from his house. He was doing a bad job at work and kept getting distracted. When the police showed up at our work, they came over to him and said they had some questions to ask him, and they didn't even get another word out before he collapsed, started bawling and spilled everything out that happened. He confessed everything right there on the shop floor. It would later come out that he'd written a 2-part apology letter and put it in a Ziploc bag and gone back to leave it with the body. They asked the front office for a document with his handwriting on it, and it was a perfect match. There was damage to the front of his pickup along with DNA in the bumper. The family understood it was an accident and did feel sorry for him. He got off with a couple years in prison, which he only served half. When he got out, the first thing he did was have his pickup destroyed at a junkyard. He said he couldn't bear to look at anything from that night. Sadly, this would bear true as he committed suicide not too long after. The family had forgiven him and were actually one of the last people he called before taking his own life. He wasn't a bad guy, it was just an accident.